about something that I wish I would have had, like, I guess, more information on before. And I'm going to talk about something that would have helped me not to get pregnant. Because, I mean, I know a lot of us girls do use, okay, sorry, this is mainly for the girls, not really the guys, so. I mean, but you guys can tell your girlfriend. I guess the number one way to, like, completely prevent pregnancy would be abstinence, of course. But, I mean, I think it's a little too late for a lot of us. I mean, I don't know, really, but I'm assuming, I mean, not assuming, but you got me, right? Yeah, because abstinence is, like, the 100% way that you can prevent pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, and, like, it's safe, and there's, like, no side effects, no, like, acne, no gaining weight, and all that stuff that I know I was scared of, and that's why I guess I never used birth control. I was like, oh, I don't want to get pimples, I don't want to gain weight, I don't want to, like, you know, all these things. So, maybe I should have done that. But, yeah. The second type of birth control I'm talking about is something called implanted. And it's this little stick that your doctor can actually insert into your arm. And it's like, it's not noticeable by anybody or anything. And he inserts it into your arm. He just numbs you a little bit. He just kind of like just sticks it up there. And it works. Well, only 1 out of 100 women get pregnant. But if, like, you know, it's used correctly. And you don't have to insert it anywhere else, just in your arm. So that's a plus for some. It might be sickly. You could have irregular bleeding for 6 to 12 months. So that's kind of nasty. I wouldn't want to have that. But it's better than taking a pill every single day, because I know I would forget if I ever had to. That's another reason why I never use birth control, because I forget a lot. So I was like, oh, if I do the pill, then, you know, I'm going to forget it, and then it's not going to work, so I'm not going to be comfortable or whatever. Yeah. The only thing that I did see was that it was a little pricey, so I know most of you girls wouldn't want to pay as much for this thing. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that if you have Medica or something, it's probably free. But what I saw is that it was from $300, ranged from $300 to $400. Yeah, so I don't really think you want to do that. The next thing is the patch. The patch is that little brown patch. Have you guys seen it? I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen it. So a patch, you can put it in your arm, you can put it in your back, and I believe you can put it on your butt, like on one of your butt cheeks, and it just basically releases hormones through your body, and that's what helps you, like, not get pregnant. Of course, it does have like little side effects here and there, but just the regular ones, just like a little bit of, just, you know. But it says that it might protect. It could protect against acne, really bad cramps, and like breast cancer and stuff. You never know. The disadvantages of using the patch is not bleeding during your periods. So I guess it could kind of like stop your bleeding, and you don't really want that, because you actually want like a nice steady period, so you can know that nothing's wrong or anything. You don't want to have like no blood clots or any of that stuff. That might cause some booby tenderness and stuff, so you kind of might be sore and stuff, and that's not cute either. It might cause vomiting and nausea. So I don't know. And the high risk about the patch is that you can start getting high blood pressure, liver tumors, gallstones, or like yellowing in the skin and like on the eyes and stuff. So I don't really know if the patch is good. I wouldn't use it. But I'm just letting you know what's out there. Other types of birth control, of course, the pill, but like I said, that might not work for everybody. I mean, because a lot of us tend to forget since we have so many other things going on. The other thing is the vaginal ring, the Nuva ring. And that, I actually was going to bring one in because I just went to my doctor the other day, so I was like, oh, can I borrow it? But I didn't bring it in. It was kind of embarrassing. It's this little clear ring that you insert, you know where. And I mean, you kind of think like, oh, well, what's that ring going to do to it? How is that going to stop me from getting pregnant? There's just a ring of my, you know what. But it's not really, that's just there. It releases like little, like liquid kind of like hormones and all that stuff inside your body, which which makes like it like when it comes in contact with the sperm, it kind of like makes it not work and stuff. So that's what protects you against from being pregnant. But I don't know. One time I heard this lady saying that she still got pregnant because it moved and I don't know what. But I don't know how. I know how it can move, but how is that gonna stop from? I don't know. It just didn't make sense, you know. Of course, the shot. You guys know about the shot, so I don't really think I have to go into that one. And there's something else that I read about, and it's the sponge. Have you guys ever heard of the sponge? Yeah, I had never heard of a sponge, and then I saw, I was like, well, what do you do with damn sponge? You wash yourself after or something. But no, it's actually a sponge that releases a spermicide that keeps sperm from moving into like your tubes and all that stuff. And it's more effective for women who have never had kids. So obviously I can never use that after, but I mean some of you might. And it's not for you if you have physical problems down there. If you have difficulty inserting things, I know that sounds really nasty, but don't use it if that's the case. Don't use it if you can't. You shouldn't use it if you've had an abortion or a miscarriage. And don't use it if you have a reproductive tract infection. Also, you can get that at a drugstore. And sometimes the only bad thing that I kind of read about the sponge was that it can like kind of get destroyed inside, because you know how you like insert it. So sometimes it might like get like destroyed and it might be kind of hard to take out and stuff. So it might kind of hurt. So if that happens, you need to like call your doctor and tell them to take it out, because I don't know how you're gonna do it. And the last kind of birth control I want to talk about is a cervical cap. And it's just like this little cap that looks like a sailor hat, and you kind of like just insert it. And I don't know, it says that it's really effective and stuff. But I'm telling you, if you guys want to know more, you guys should really like go into it. It's kind of interesting, just kind of like go through all these kinds of birth control. Because honestly, like before, I only thought it was just the pill or like the shot, and I had heard like all these like bad things about it, and I was like, well, I don't want to do that. I even went to the clinic here in school, and they're like, oh, well, there's like meetings like that you can go to and like hear about what's like best for you and all this stuff. I don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys use birth control now.